Greetings, everyone. I am Winnie Wriggle, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. We're going to finish up the Corvette Expedition. This is the redo for winter 2025. And I did things while you were sleeping. I did. Behold the beautifulness that is our new Corvette. So I did some scrap salvaging. She's a big girl. She's got tons of room. We have a refiner unit. She is entirely decked out in the ambassador class. All of her halves have this kind of, I want to say, Star Trek feel. She has a second story, so we can put, you know, my personal office and bedroom up here. Bedroom and living quarters, right? Or maybe cargo. Or maybe we should unlock some chairs and let folks come take a ride with us, since that is an optional quest for this expedition. Let's take a look at her. In fact, it's probably better to do this in photo mode because she's too big to see all at once in person. And I like her. She turned out pretty good this time. She's more sleek than I've managed to get them in the past. I find that building these guys is, you get better over time. This took me maybe an hour or so, and it's not something I wanted to spend time on stream. It did require a metric ton of salvaging, which was very easy in this ship, and I actually flew to a different star system to find a planet that had salvageable scrap and no aggressive sentinels, because every planet in our frickin' area has aggressive sentinels. We are in the third rendezvous system, I believe. I have not clicked the "we are here" button yet. It was just a hop, skip, and a jump, and that's really it. So I added, these are all shield modules, and I just stuck them underneath to keep her from being with too much stuff on top. I love these pieces. These are ambassador class thrusters, and she's got some pretty good, like, she's got a 1300 hyperdrive range. Maneuverability is kind of crap, but that's until we upgrade her class and give her more slots. That's just the way it's going to be. Not too shabby. Got some rockhopper wing mounts on her. Okay, let's go. And these are the leftovers from building. Not too bad. I did a lot of salvaging, let me just tell you. And then a lot of trading to get all the ambassador class stuff. Super fun to do in person, super boring to do on stream. Let's go complete the third rendezvous. Talk to the station computer. Atlas Aeron Surveillance Uplink Directive. Speaking of directives, I have a directive to say hi to y'all in chat. For fun to do. Good morning. How is everybody? Happy Monday before the holiday. It's a good day to stream. Okay, imprint iteration signature, and hopefully it's been long enough that the total imprint for the community is also completed as well. Yep, anomaly definition 100% restored. Beautiful. I love it. I did complete a handful of quests. Ooh, that's a plasma starship. Trail customization. Nice. Okay, so we have completed phase 1. We did, I harvested the plants on the Corvette, so that's done. So we get a frost protection upgrade, band defensive systems upgrade. Nice. That'll come in handy. And that means we've completed phase 2. So the phase 2 prize is that trail customization, which we can go change to. I think that's for a... Is that for the ship or for me? Let's look. So if we go to backpack and jetpack trail, there we go. Vigilant trail customization. We'll leave it on that. It's kind of cool. That's the fusion trail. Ink stained, vigilant. We'll do vigilant. Yes. That's nice. That's fun. It's very spacey. Okay, phase 3. Reach the 3rd rendezvous point. Woo! And that gave us some more Corvette parts and some storage documents for the Corvette. I'm going to put them in tech. Nice, nice. So we got some echo jets, dynamos, and boosters. It's because one of the objectives in this phase is to increase maneuverability and power on the ship. And that means we've also completed phase 3. So we'll grab that reward. Plasma starship trail customization. Nice. Very, very good. Very good. Okay, so we're done with the first 3 phases. With also I installed shield modules, which is great. So that gets us the Corvette weapons module pack and a couple more spaces. And I think you absolutely should add these to tech, just especially for the Corvette. That's where it's the most lacking, is in the tech slots. It's the hardest things to add. I mean, you can use the starship upgrade things. Okay, let's see, what else? We need to install damage modules. So the 2 damage modules we just got, we need to stick them on the starship somewhere to get that reward. So if I look at my inventory, see we got a torpedo launcher and a phase beam array. So we'll modify her. And go into Z. And go into... Where's all the weapony stuff? Oh, let's scroll down. Phase beam array. We'll just stick you up there for now. You know what? I lied. Is there somewhere you can hide on the, like, no. Really, that's the only place. Okay. And then the torpedo launcher, which we can probably hide, like, on the side of a wing or something. Maybe not in front of our door. Yeah, we'll stick it underneath a wing. That looks red, though. Let's... we'll just stick her on top. Me... She's so big that getting the camera moved around the right place is a little tricky. Is there anywhere to hide you? There. Right there. Because that looks so good. Okay, apply edits. That should give us... Nice. Upgrading your Corvette's damage potential. Which I love, so we'll collect that. That gives us Walker Brains and another inventory slots. And a conflict scanner plan, which is cool. So that I absolutely want to install. Unless I have already. I might already have one in here. Because we brought one from home. We have Oh, yeah. See, I already have one. Look at that. Woo. Because we so smart. Okay, while we're in here, because I will actually not use a rocket launcher or a phase beam array, I'm just going to remove those and put them in storage along with everything else like we do. Nice. Okay, got those. Other things we need, let's see. We also need to collect, I installed an additional reactor. Woo. And we'll need that anomaly detector to do stuff. Very good, very good. So phase 4, we're going to head to the 4th rendezvous station. We have an optional milestone of embarking on another traveler's Corvette. And we need to fall 40 seconds from a Corvette, and we need to smuggle some contraband and engage the emergency warp unit. So we got the emergency warp unit plans as an expedition reward. And I think we need to put them, emergency warp unit, in here. So let's install this, and we need a warp cell, which is an antimatter and a antimatter housing. There's our warp cell. And our emergency warp unit, a significant upgrade to the hyperdrive that allows an instantaneous warp even while conventional systems are blocked. So like if you're in the middle of combat, access to the emergency warp system is via the quick menu. So that's the, on PC, that's X, like you'd be looking for the galaxy map. Warning, fast scramble systems mean the user is unable to plot a destination. Uncalculated light speed events will damage the unit and require frequent repairs. So, the next time we find ourselves in conflict, we will utilize our emergency warp unit. And let's go find a pirate system on our way to Rendezvous 4 and do some smuggling. We'll do a smuggling run this morning. That sounds fun. And Winnie will sip her tea while we take off into the hinterlands. Rocking lemongrass and ginger this morning. I've busted out the herbal teas over the holidays. We should also turn on multiplayer. We'll do that and head to the anomaly, and we'll try for a couple of minutes to see if there's anybody there who'll give us a ride. And potentially offer a ride to someone else ourselves. I think we have plenty of time today. But first, let's find a pirate system. Okay, next rendezvous, if I would highlight that in the expedition log. Hold on. Or is it just that far? It might just be that far. Okay, well, let's find a pirate system between here and there. Or maybe right around us. Pirate! Oh, you know what? We can highlight by conflict. Pirate systems are always red. As long as we have the drive to get there. Give me a pirate system. Aha. Oop, except we don't have an Indian drive. That's okay. Can't believe I didn't bring an Atlantidean drive with us. Emerald drive. I mean, I might run to the base anomaly and unlock drives. I do have a metric ton of nanites cached, and I've already been to a pirate system. There's one. Beautiful. I cached in some of the tech modules, the suspicious tech and suspicious weapons for nanites. Basically, you open them, and if it's stuff you won't use, like a phase beam array or a cyclotron upgrade, you sell them back. or nanites. Let's use our economy scanner and find a trading outpost. Trading post detected. And that'll give us a fun planet to go see. Potentially. Barren planet, cactus flats, aggressive sentinels. Just what we want. Every freaking planet with sentinels has aggressive sentinels. My tea was stuck to the cup warmer. That's what happens when you're tired and spilled tea. I have spilled the tea this morning. Da-da-da. Oh, we can't land a Corvette here. That's right. Derp. Was waiting. I was like, why aren't the landing strips coming up? Oh, well, it's like this. We'll hop out of our seat instead. I think my only complaint about her being so big is it's far. It's far to run to the door. Very far. This is trading posts are cool. In my permadeath abandoned universe survival series, our starter base is in a trade terminal. Okay, we are going to purchase some illegal goods. All the things. Do we need anything else over here? Probably not. Batteries, larval cores, tritium. Nope. I did run across a spectacular first wave red exotic in my hunt for a planet without aggressive sentinels. Where? I know my ship is hovering above us, but where is she? Behind me? Yes. Over there. There's some pretty solars. Pirate systems, if you're looking for a solar, they are much more frequent here. Nope. Sentinel. Bye. Oh my god, please don't find me. I kept getting... triggering sentinel things. Oh my, this is so annoying. I'm just gonna say, if I'm hiding in my ship, they shouldn't be able to find me. I'm just saying. There we go. Because you can't take off if they're mad. Okay, now we need to head to any normal system with our contraband goods. And preferably along the flight path for the expedition. And in this case, we're going to head to, I think, the space station. Because we don't need to make a huge profit. Like, we should have plenty of goods on us. Smuggling black market goods. Oh, come on. Grab me. I'm not a good pilot this morning. There we go. It's chilly here in the mountains today. Definitely sweater weather. But bright and sunny, which is nice. We'll sell this. We'll install our new cold gear. We also need to explore a derelict freighter today. Okay, counterfeit circuits for 800k, banned weapons for 1.5 million, and stolen DNA samples. I'm also gonna sell that Gravitino ball. There we go. Under their noses, we completed a smuggling run. They're actually pretty profitable early game. It's not a whole lot of investment for like a 200% profit. So there's our smuggling run rewards. We got unearthed treasures, aquatic treasure, and inventory slots. Yes. I think we're okay on the tech. I think we'll just do cargo and then sell these little jobber dues for some dinero. Viking statuettes. I don't know, I have 4 magnetized ferrites. We'll sell those. Sulfurous whalebone carvings. Nice. So that gave us a little more dinero. I think we're maxed out on the cold stuff. Yeah. So we'll save that one. And this is, what are you, a shield? I won't say no to that.
Technology recharge.
This is another upgrade we can install. Just need an antimatter. What do? You are a hazard protection upgrade. That is good. You know what? We're gonna do this. Oh no, you need to stay supercharged. Okay. My bad. I would like... And you're supercharged, aren't you? Yes. Then let's do that. There we go. Lovely. What else?
Technology installed.
Just gonna install all the things.
Technology recharge.
Right? Nope. Give me that back. Okay, expedition. Embark on another traveler's go fall for 40 seconds from a Corvette. And then engage the emergency warp unit. Sign the 4th rendezvous. Let's see if there's a planet in the 4th rendezvous system that we can... What we want to do is go up really high in the atmosphere and then walk out of the back of our Corvette. Okay, we need that anomaly detector too. And fall to the planet's surface for at least 40 seconds. Which is super scary, but also very fun. You know, abandoned planet. What else is in this system? Is there anything without an aggressive sentinel? Yes. Let's where these are. Beautiful. Okay, so we want to pulse there. And then get close enough. Oh, okay. We've met a fellow traveler. Do I want anything from you? No, thank you. Do I need to sell anything? Nope. Have an excellent day, friend. Okay, I don't actually want to... I want to get right down to the edge of the Earth, of the planet's atmosphere. Take us like a minute or so. Like, if you pulse, you get too close before it stops you. Mm-hmm. And our ship is a lot faster than our jetpack, so we have to get close enough where I'm not like jetpacking for 5 minutes. That should be pretty close, like right at the edge of the atmosphere. Okay, I'm gonna hop out of our ship. This is so cool. Open the hatch. Because this seems so safe. Okay, I want to make sure I have that. We should be close enough to the atmosphere. As soon as I start falling, it's cold in space. We're almost there. Who jumps out of a perfectly good spaceship? We just gotta wait for the atmosphere to catch us. We're almost there. There we go. Come on. Yeah, as soon as we stop being able to float, it means the atmosphere's caught us. Not quite. Like, look, we're right on the edge of the atmosphere. It's so crazy. Little closer. There it is. And we're falling. Oh my god, running in space. So good. Look, a minor settlement. We're gonna make it 30 seconds. I think it was 60 seconds last time. It was hard to find a planet that had deep enough valleys that you could do this. There it is. And jetpack to break our fall. There we go. Jumped out of our ship in space. Oh god, there's critters. Mad critters.
Thermal protection falling.
You know I'm going over to this minor settlement because I can. We saw it from space. Why wouldn't we go over there? Okay, is it just me or does our jet trail pack make like a weird slimy sound? I think it's supposed to be electric and it comes across as slimy. I don't know. I don't know if that's just me. Okay, we can also bring our beautiful ship down from space. You know, I haven't named her yet. We've been flying around for 4 phases. She's called the Nakako. I think that's beautiful. I'm just gonna take the call numbers out. Nakako. Hello, sir. Do you have any fun blueprints we need to learn? I don't think so. This is where we would have purchased an advanced mining laser. But we found one in another multi-tool. This is a boltcaster upgrade. I don't think we need any of that. Fuel. Ferrite, dioxide. Little B-class pistol. Let's see if Winnie can get another quest wrong from an NPC. As I approach the electronic life form, they instinctively start to analyze me from head to sit. They chitter animatedly, their head tilted to one side to another. They must see a few novelties on this bleached, sun-blasted world. I know none of your language, sir. We want to give them maybe some pure ferrite. They thank me with a transfer of language. Nice. We didn't. I think they wanted pure ferrite. That's okay. Okay, mission milestone accomplished. Rocket boots, which I don't particularly like, so I'm not going to install them. Somehow they interfere with the jump boosting. Okay, and we need to engage the emergency warp unit. So we need to go pick a fight with somebody. And embark on another traveler's corvette. Let's... Oh, look, we learned some decals. That's fun. Let's do this. Let's see how far we are on the galaxy map. From the expedition route. See, okay, we're not far. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the 4th rendezvous, because I would like to be able to go back to this space station after we emergency warp. And the only way to do that is to go into the space station of the system you would like to return to. So we'll go ahead and get the 4th rendezvous checked off. That's a pretty station. Got kind of the copper and green. One that was super cool. It was like gray and black and red and very dark. It was a vibe. Oh, I should be... I don't know if I've been getting our exosuit upgrades here. Okay, iteration, signature, imprint. Nice. There it is. And that is Corvette shielding and starship inventory slots. Nice. That is very good. Again, I'm going for tech. Beautiful. Nice. So all we need to do is escape, engage emergency warp, and then travel on another traveler starship, which should be fun. So let's change our mode to go to network and enable multiplayer. I'm going to text anybody, turn off PvP. Show ship markers and everything. That's fine. So now we can see other players. And I think we're just gonna go maybe fire at the space station. Ooh, other people's Corvettes. That's cool. We'll see a lot of those in Anomaly, I think. So if I turn around... Oh, we also want to do a derelict freighter. Maybe we'll... If I shoot the space station, it should summon Sentinel ships. Because they're mad. Why are you so mad? Okay, and now our pulse engine is disabled, but we can emergency warp. So we don't have a choice about where we go. It just randomly sends us to a system, I believe, within our current hyperdrive range. I say that. Oh, I've traveled 7,200 light years on this expedition. Nice. So that's that milestone. Fast scramble. And we got a hulls pack, which is nice. Which went in the starship. That's perfect. And now, because we're in multiplayer, I'm going to go ahead and summon the space anomaly. Let's see if we can hitch a ride. Or let somebody else hitch a ride. Let's see. We'll highlight that one. Trains. No thanks. But I will, yes, I will take you for a ride. Are you on? Okay. Gonna give somebody a ride. And I think we have to pulse with them for 60 seconds or something. Oh, too close. So we're going to try to be nice. I think they're still there. I'm sorry I don't have a chair. Did we get him or did we lose him? Oh, well, we'll pulse for 60 seconds regardless. Alexa, set a timer for 45 seconds. And then we'll run back to the space station and do it, or back, or resummon the anomaly and do it again. I wish I should go unlock chairs so there's furniture they can sit in. I'm not sure we got them. Oh, I gotta use the autopilot. I think we've already used the autopilot enough. Yeah, let's go unlock chairs. Alexa, stop. That, in case I just can't see that somebody's on, that should have done the trick. We'll come back to the anomaly because I think I have enough. Yeah, we've got 24 salvage data. That should be enough to get a couple of chairs. And I'm pretty sure they're a ship decoration, which means I can... Multiplayer is fun. Sometimes a wee bit janky. Hopefully being in a non... Okay. We need construction. I think that's synthesis. There we go. Construction. And we want, like... furniture things. Desk chair, perfect. Armchair, even better. Sofa, a bed, adjustable chair. Oh, here we go. I like that upholstered chair is nice and Nakako. Oh, yeah, we got a passenger already. I think. Isn't this our ship? I hope this is our ship. Let's do it. Let's see. Put a couple of chairs in here. Let's see if I can find my waviness. Look, we're both red. Have a seat, friend. Yep. But look, there's a sofa in here for two. Hopefully. Okay, and if I could get my... Sit down. And wave. You got it. Okay. Anybody else? The bus is leaving. Welcome, Korzuka. Oh. Nice. Okay, and we definitely need to pulse for a while. Come on. So that they get credit for being on, and then we'll go hitch a ride on somebody else's ship. Alexa, set a timer for 50 seconds. And we'll sip our tea. get up and say hi. I think they're still with us. Yes. Beautiful. Nice. Multiplayer on a Corvette. Amazing. Thumbs up. Oh. Oh, I think we have 2. That's excellent. Oh, Alexa, stop. That should be plenty of time. You could probably do this all day. There are enough players wanting to complete that optional. It's worth 1,800 Quicksilver. Not gonna lie. That's super worth it. Hey, did y'all get it? Oh, I should change maybe my chatting. Let's see. Hold on. Text chat to anyone. I don't even know how to text chat. Je besoin de resources. Use French. Oh, thank you, but no. You're good. They should. I think they got it. Nice. Nice. We gave 2 players a ride. Now let's see if we can hitch a ride on another. Somebody else's, possibly. Oh, there we go. Game invite. Alright, thanks, no. Just giving people rides. Are you coming back? We'll admire your ship. She's a chonky girl, but serviceable. She's got to grow things going. Ooh, can I sit in the nutrient processor area? That would be nice. It's cool. So this is the, this looks like the Titan class. One of them's very Star Wars-y. And there's a little ambassador hunk. Yeah, this one, the Titan and the... can't remember what the third one is. Okay, definitely not hanging out there. We may have to do this off camera to get it completed. We gotta... I'm sure they're folks. What? That one's tiny. What the heck is happening over there? Are they not loading in, or is it the hilarious minimalist? Are they just not? I think they're just not loading. Let's try this one. Ooh, I like your wings. Ambassador class, love. That's good. Traveler 194. We have folks in our ship again. Obviously, we have chairs, right? Should we take folks on one more ride? Who we got? Anybody? Just doing a tour. Nice. That's fun. Okay, space anomaly for the win. Go. Y'all going? I'll take you for a ride. Yep. Oop. Wrong button. If I knew how to text chat. I mean, help yourself to my Gravitino balls. Sure. Here we go. Yep. We say pointing. Okay, definitely have somebody ready. Here we go. I think they're on board. We'll take one more person for a ride. Mr. Lotastic. Hopefully he's still there. Yep, we got him. So I wonder if that means that every time you have multiplayer, when you come out of the space anomaly, it does the Alexa, set a timer for 55 seconds. Every time you come out of the anomaly, I wonder if you have that animation, because it's kind of recognizing that you have a multiplayer, like another player with you. It's pretty cool. This update, man, just has made this game so much fun. I haven't had the opportunity yet to hang out with friends and do this. Some of my friends also play No Man's Sky. It's on my to-do list. Oop. Sorry, we ran out of fuel. 1 second. I need a... Alexa, stop. Hyperdrive is full. And pulse engine needs help. Ran out of gas. Nothing like picking up a hitchhiker and then running out of gas. That's a feature. Okay, that was the timer. We'll give it just another few seconds, so that Mr. Lotastic's timer is also 1 minute. Take my vitamins, because I'm like that. Okay, that should be good. And we should be able to drop them back off in the anomaly. Now, we could just like open the back and be like, get out of my ship. Because you can always summon your Corvette in space. Okay, we'll try once more to find somebody to hitchhike with. I guess technically we could switch this out for our starter ship. Did you get it? Hopefully you got it. Look at this one. It's adorable. A little minimalist. Oh my god, I'd live for this. I can't get in it. Why not? You know, oh, I'm stuck in my menu. I can't. Oh, it's a little two-story. A little have above it. That's so cute. Super cute. Okay, well, we might just have a passenger with us for a hot minute. Where else? There's another one back here. Is that the same one? No. Can I have a ride, please? Hello. I think we can sit down. Like so. All by myself. Mr. Lotastic. Oh, that's Mr. Lotastic's ship. That's cool. Okay. Let's hop back in and go finish up. Well, look at this one. This is the I can't tell if they're just not, oh, they're just not rendering in. We'll call that a hot mess. We'll head back to the Nakako. Okay, let's go to the 5th rendezvous. We did our good deed. We gave 3 people rides. And... oh, too close. We'll try again after we get some more of our stuff knocked out here. But I think we want to do the freighter in this next system. Ooh, right into the... nothing worse than an asteroid belt that renders in on top of your ship. Thanks, game. Let's go. We'll go ahead and complete phase 4. And I guess that was... this is the, must be the 4th rendezvous. We need to find a deep space anomaly, explore a derelict freighter, and shut down a planet's Sentinel forces. Let's do an anomaly. Well, let's go in here. I think this is the 5th mission location. So let's just do that real quick. Ooh, it's crowded. We're at the back of the class today. I do want to put all of these in our storage. Like so. It's cool being that far into the space station. It is fun to play with multiplayer turned on. Okay, 5th rendezvous. Nice. We have plenty of cold protection. So we are not... shouldn't be in trouble there on the freighter. Ooh, modules pack. Nice. Reactor packs. Put those in storage. I found really cool. Our reactors are like the Zenith class. I put all 3 of them on the ship. Okay, find a deep space anomaly, do the freighter, let's do all of that. And shut down a planet's Sentinel forces. So, anomaly and freighter are pretty easy. Wow, our floor is not rendering. Our ship is not rendering. Let's go back to disabled. There we go. It was having a hard time keeping up. Da-da-da. Okay, finding a deep space anomaly is pretty easy. We're going to get out of range of the space station. Pop the... oh, not an echolocator. Pop this thing, anomaly detector. And then activate pulse. And then it'll tell us when it's found something. And we just come out of pulse. Now this sometimes can just happen organically. Like when you're pulsing through a system. There we go. So we encountered an anomaly. And we're going to... this is rubble of the first spawn. One of the anomalies I'd never seen before was a portal. And it took me like 120,000 light years away. I'm assuming towards the center of the universe. This one is a Gek relic of the first spawn. Pretty cool. Okay, let's do the derelict freighter thing. Do I have a scanner? I don't have a scanner. We're gonna have to buy one from the space station. So let's do that real quick. I thought we got one as a reward. Hold on. There we go. Yes, we did. We got 3 of them. I was like, I'm sure we get one of those. Inventory. For a freighter, let's keep making storage spots. Okay, so now we have an emergency signal scanner. Probably in our ship, yes. So we're going to do something similar. We're going to pulse. And then we're going to pop the emergency signal scanner. Locating derelict freighter. And we should pop out in space. And then we're gonna go, there should be landing areas for the Corvettes up here to the side. Nice. And then before I go in there, I'm going to take this scanner. Oh, I don't have a personal... Well, I'll stick it in the... I can't believe I haven't put a personal refiner in my exosuit yet. Derp. Okay, but and we're going to use beam aboard. Don't open your hatch. You want to beam aboard. Hopefully this one is not crazy. Get our scatter blaster ready. I'm hoping it's just floaty green things and not the little alien grossnesses. And we have to get the captain's log, the crew manifest. So our priority is actually touching anything that looks like a log or a ship computer. Unable to restore primary heat control. Emergency fabrication unit. Yeah, sure. Just unseal the door. We're fine. Seal irreversibly compromised. Proceed with caution. Oh, goody. Okay. Our jetpack is not working here. So far, so good. We want to touch everything that's a log. Right? So there's a treatment. We got security credentials for one of the staff. You can use your scanner and look at all the containers and or log fragments. I am going to do a little bit of lootiness while we're here. Also going to read this log. Recovered ice core with automatic probe.
Units received.
Because a freighter is very lucrative. And these are the standy up things are heating units. You can always go use those to recover. Ooh, we learned a new building part. Freighters are cool. You unlock all kinds of crazy stuff with them. And I think that's everything. And we want to go through the green doors. Oh good, it's just floaty things and the occasional defense turret. That is the best case scenario for us. Read this log. Personal bioscan last detected 5 days ago. Okay. Is there anything? There's a bunch of crap I didn't collect. I'm not gonna stress about not getting every box, I think. Otherwise, we'll be here all day. Zones mapped 2 of 10. That's good. So it's tracking it for us, right? Completely explore. So now we're in the hangar bay. There's some jellies hanging out. recharging. There is a I thought there was a log thing, but maybe it's in the next room. Yeah, I think it's in the next room. Oh yeah, here.
Units received.
Log snippet. Encountered Viking trader. Pardon me, got a little frog in the throat this morning. Okay. We want to check for security. I don't want to just blindly walk in to an area. Monitoring and maintenance logs. Exponential mold growth and wet storage. That seems like a bad sign. Confined to the brig for assault. Okay, we've done 3 zones. Here's zone 4. Again with a... Ouch. And I think there are... I want to switch to this for this guy. There's a little floaty drone. I think we got both of them. Maybe.
Technology
So recharge our cold while we wait for our shield to restore itself. Check your ceilings for little droney guys.
Units received.
Turn on a heater. Look at another log. Camera disabled. Pressure alert. Spectral anomaly in medbay. Seems like a bad sign. Get all the goodies. Yes, I missed one. Oh, crap. Got to check my ceiling. Okay, and we definitely want to... Get rid of that guy, and I think we have to go this way. So we're gonna do both of them. You reload, please. Ouchie. Yeah, blessing damn. There he goes.
Units received.
Okay, and we need to access this computer. Records terminal. Get the crew manifest. Update the bioscan. No detected biological traces. Match the crew. Seems bad. And we get the crew manifest. And there's section 5. Oh, I could have shot one of the barrels. That's okay. Personal data recording.
Technology recharge.
Somehow I always manage to turn off my light. Okay, there are many. There's one. There's another one over there. Got him. And there's another little dude on the ceiling somewhere over here, unless I've already gotten him. I think we're too far away for him to... Our weapons are not great. Just gonna make do with what we have. Maybe a little squirrel. Oop. Shoot your laser beams at me. There we go. And then there's one more right here because he's hiding. Nice, that should be it. Yes, that is the computer we need to talk to. Here's another log. And another log. And a heater and some more goodies.
Units received. Units received.
New building part. We learned a crate. That's fun. Okay. Secure mainframe. Captain's DNA required. Captain is deceased. Duty officer may take command. We'll log in as the credentials we found in that first room. Read the captain's log. They picked up a traveler. Said they don't know much of the language. They passed the Atlas station. The away team got lost. Okay, there's the captain's log. And we want to go through these door.
Units received.
Okay, this is just pink door colors mean a dead end. Another log snippet. So we're looking for another door, which is probably over here. There we go. Another door, ladder, whatever. Yep, area 6. I do not see any security.
Units received.
I see aliens in jars. Never a good sign. One more log. Watch officer. Somebody else can bind the brig.
Units received.
All the loot. We must have all the loot. Okay, and there's one more log over here. Expedition log. Entered trade negotiations. Purchased weapons. Something went kaboom.
Units received. Units received.
Okay, and then the engineering control. We can fabricate items. Technology upgrade, freighter bulkhead, or a Corvette module. Let's do a Corvette module for giggles. What do we get? Oh, an ambassador class cockpit. That's cool. Yay, we completely salvage a derelict freighter. Now we can reactivate this teleport. And it takes us to the top of the ship.
Technology recharge.
And then we run back up here to our little beam aboard the Corvette. Good times. And then let's check that off. Completely explored derelict freighter. Barricade, Sentinel boundary map, and personal force field plans. That's cool. We like the repair kits. And this is all the loot that we got. So, Viking, we got some stuff to sell, some tainted metal, the captain's log, and the crew manifest. You can sell at the space station, turn them in. Got some hypnotic eyes, an ancient partial skeleton. I mean, neural ducts, 1.3 million. I'll throw away the slime. A converters cube. Got a couple of cool Arcadia airfoil. Nice. Some Geknip for the long journeys. Okay, and it gave us a Sentinel boundary map. All the salvaging I did, I actually have like 5 or 6 of these, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we have 7 Sentinel boundary maps. So that is, we're going to pick the planet that we want to shut the Sentinels down on. Noxious planet, a salvageable scrap panel planet. Maybe the dissonant one. Let's see. Super critical one. We'll shut the Sentinels down. So we'll go down close to that planet. And then we'll pop that Sentinel boundary map. And that will take us to a Sentinel pillar. Where we can use the kiosk to turn off the Sentinels on this planet. You know what I haven't done is color our ship. I left everything in the default red. Which is okay. Okay, so now that we're in the atmosphere of this planet. Wow, for a second I thought it was a building. I'm like, what the heck is that? Let's see what's up here. It's kind of got cool terrain. Okay, that's a little find me a ship that's broken. Okay, let's find. We're gonna pop this map.
Navigational data received.
It's gonna give us some nav data. Someday, Sentinel nest revealed. And then we just follow it. Okay, it's gonna be off planet. That's okay. There are multiple Sentinel pillars. In a star system. Perhaps even multiple ones on a planet. You can also choose to... Okay, we're here. You can also just fight the Sentinels, and if you win all 5 phases, the Sentinels will be deactivated for the planet. So we're gonna beam down. We're gonna go find... There's a little kiosk. Warning. Boundary status. We're gonna access the logs, just because I can. And shut down Sentinel forces. That's it. Nice. Extract weapons technology. Ooh, it's an absolutely abysmal little C-class. That's okay. And then log off. And because these guys were deactivated, look for their little scrap barrels. That's phase 5. Complete. That's the expedition complete. I love the "you did big things" completion music. We're king of the world. And our beautiful ambassador class Corvette. Back to the stars, back to the space anomaly. We will, real quick, turn multiplayer back on, because it's fun. Oh, that got rid of the cool music of completionness. 1-0 complete. Spiru, Survey of Worlds. You know, I don't have my title selected. Okay. Shut down the Sentinels. What else have we done? Phase 5 complete. Got the title of shipwright, Corvette decal plans, Corvette banner customization. I think the real benefit of this expedition is making the Corvette. I don't know what this one. Print signatures at rendezvous stations. We did that. That's completed, so we got that. That's 100% traveler imprints. That's like a community milestone, right? So we have completed all 5 phases. And then let's do... Let me get out of the seat to do this. We get the Mecha Mouse companion egg. I'm not a big companion egg person, but it's cute. Hatch the egg into a new companion. A self-contained robotic spawn capsule. Process in the space anomaly to resequence assembly instructions. That's what we got from our glass. Got all kinds of prizes. I should probably turn these in for money at a space station. But we are done. Let's see. The only thing... I wonder if I should have done this at the space station. I kind of wanted to take some of the Corvette parts back with me, but you know what? It'll be fine. We'll shove Sirius Black out of the way here. And let's put, let's see, do I want to save any of these? Probably not. Do we want any of the tech out of our starship? Oh, I do want the exosuit and the repair kits.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Rude. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I want the anomaly detector. Don't need the mirrors. Probably want the uranium and the tritium. Potentially. I don't think there's any tech that we need to save particularly. So we want to end the expedition. Yes. What did I say I wanted? The Highland Brain. The repair kits, because I grabbed all of mine. I always take tool upgrades. You know, that's 2 Arcadia airfoils. Hard frame engine? Sure. And then just kind of the generic set of like all these Sentinel boundary maps. My ion batteries, Walker brains. The echolocator will do it. We won't do the Walker brain. The standard set of stuff that you take with us, because this is what we loaded up. Oh goodness, like the O2 maybe? I guess. We want something more than a paraffinium. Carbon, condensed carbon, probably. Carbon's easy. So is platinum. You can buy it. Paraffinium. Put the paraffinium back. Okay. Yes, we want to go back to our regular save, and then it'll summarize what we've done. 19 cents, and we get nanites and money for all the different things that we did. We erased 16 sentinels. Only learned 2 words. Wow. Caught our 3 fish. Lots of nanites. This is what I love. That's how you can rack up nanites. And it's really profitable. Like 57 million units. Not too shabby. Nice. Finish. Take the money and run. Hey, Frenchie, how's it going? We just finished the expedition. Okay, we're back on our main save, but that means we need to get our goodies out of the kiosk. And then Winnie's going to have some inventory management delightfulness. I'm excited about all the Sentinel boundary maps. I feel like that's new since I've done a lot of scrap salvaging. I should be able to... There we go. Now we can... for 2,800 nanites, we could recreate the Corvette that we made during the expedition. That's where I got my first Corvette in the save. You could also recreate the multi-tool that you were using if you found a great one. I'm not, since we have... I might work on rebuilding my Corvette for sure. Look at all the people hanging out. Nice. Oh, it's fun. What is it? I heard somebody say the Hello Games team sometimes will come in and just hang out in the anomaly and look at all the Corvettes. It's very cool. Okay. The other thing I want to do while I'm here, I've been in the Wraith for a lot of my recent activities in this save. Although we might switch to the Corvette so I can do some salvaging. Let's see. Kill some biological horrors. That's pretty easy. 400 Quicksilver. So if we go over to the Nexus guy, the Quicksilver Synthesis Companion, we can collect our expedition rewards. So I have 3,200 Quicksilver. Ooh, it got some cool... Corvette parts. Aeron. Power shield. Cowling. Diffuser. Ooh. I like all of these.
Collectible received. Collectible received. Collectible received. Collectible received.
And then the
Collectible received.
exhaust. There's the Mecha Mouse. That's what it looks like when you hatch it. Deadeye Cannon. That's from another expedition. The other thing I've been unlocking are plants. And you can see everything I have already collected. So those are expedition items. You can also create exotic items from Quicksilver. one of the things we're gonna do is the item that you need in order to go get another living ship is called, I can't remember, but it's 3,200 Quicksilver. Oh, here we go. Those are visages. Those are cute. Anomalous face transformations. Oh, so you can be the characters. That's fun. That's very fun. Armored shoulder pads. Oh, these are nice too. I have the chest piece. That is a lot of Quicksilver. I'll have to do some Quicksilver weekend missions to get more. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. So much stuff you can do with Quicksilver. Okay. Let me call my Corvette in here if I can. Windforge, she needs a little, oh god. Inappropriately landed Corvette. Hold please. Hopefully we can get her out of here. Oh no. Okay, mistakes have been made. You can see the similarities in design. Let me switch back to the Wraith, because that's probably going to crash my game. let me come out of multiplayer. Oh, there we go. Let's try that once more with feeling. Let's just do the Crimson Princess and get out of here. Oh. Okay. Let's go to, yeah, let's just go out into space. I don't know where we are. I think we're still in one of my home systems. Yeah, portal base is right here. Da-da-da. Lovely. It's our little home away from home, where we shall say thank you very much for joining me today, finishing up the Corvette Expedition redo. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, please leave a like. It helps me out, and I really appreciate it. In the meantime, remember, you are all the shiny stuff that awesome is made of. Take care, everybody. Bye. There it is.